Hello out there, Thunder Buddies. We're getting ready to go on here in about 3 minutes, so I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Can you hear me, Mark?
I hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
I am good. I can hear you good. I had to make some last-minute adjustments. It felt like somebody changed some stuff around on it. Shane swears he didn't. Or maybe I'm just drinking too many of these diet
We
cherries.
moved your pencil 5 degrees to the right.
Too many diet cherry slushes or something. I don't know. But anyway, welcome aboard, everyone. I see we've got a new subscriber. It's Big Belly Beaver,
Yay.
land clearing, and something. I can't quite. I don't have room
Mulching.
for it all. And what?
Mulching.
Oh, land clearing and mulching. Okay. In Cerulean, Kentucky, Trigg County, Kentucky, says a new subscriber to this channel, first time to catch a live. So welcome aboard, Big Billy. Glad to have you aboard. You're now a member. If you subscribe, you're a member of the Watchers of the Wind tribe. So that's the reason somebody's saying welcome to the tribe. That's why. So let's see here. We have Linda McElrath says greetings, Thunder Buddies. Mike and Erica Bynum on with us. And let's see. Linda is in Paducah. Mike and Erica are in Washington, Indiana. Shelley Workman, of course, is with us. And Debbie Soxy. Brenda B says, go ahead.
And our friend Dave over in Huntington, West Virginia.
Yeah, there he is. I see old Dave. How you doing, Dave? And Connie Chancellor, my old friend Connie's on here. Janice Davis, where's the rain? It's like, where's the beef?
It's around.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that. Joe Hoover is liking the stream. I like the people that are watching us on either this YouTube channel or over on the simulcast at Watchers of the Wind Facebook page. No, it's David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. Sorry about that.
That's right.
Now we got it. Okay, I have a tendency to get everything messed up. So, looking at Western Kentucky, Mark, what do we see here? We got several things going on, looks like.
Yeah, we've got mostly just scattered afternoon and evening thunder showers going on right now, although there is a stronger storm, a little bowed out storm up by Henderson and Seabury, and that does have a weather advisory on it, not a warning of any type, but a weather
I'm
advisory.
seeing a special weather statement. Let's see what it says here. It says that gusty winds can knock down tree limbs. Wind gust up to 40 miles an hour is radar indicated. And basically, it's includes the following highways: Interstate I-65 between mile markers 60 and 70, I-69 in Kentucky between mile markers 125 and 145, and the Audubon Parkway between mile markers 3 and 23. So, yeah, it's a decent little cluster of storms right there. Nothing severe at this point. So the 40 miles per hour is way below severe criteria. We have another good storm up around Greenville, Central City.
Right.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick. For those of you who are watching up Muhlenberg County, you see it's pretty much encompassing a lot of Highway 431, just southwest of Paradise and east of Greenville. Another shower over Greenville coming in, but that's a hefty little thunderstorm. Nothing severe there either. We go back down towards Hopkinsville. We see up around Kelly a little shower just to the east of Kelly, and up around Fearsville just little showers, nothing major. Let's go back over towards the other side of the lakes, up just northwest of Murray. You see a little bit stronger storm around Farmington. And all these are kind of cropping up. They haven't been there too long, I don't think, have they, Mark?
They haven't been there too long. They're not moving real fast, which is usually fine as far as worrying about severe weather. But what we're worried about is when they're not moving fast, they're dropping a lot of rain underneath them.
Okay. Dave, it looks like Dave sent $20 to us. Hey, Dave, I appreciate you, brother. We're gonna have to get you up here for a barbecue or something one of these days. That's all it is to it. Maybe when the weather gets a little cooler and not quite so hot and muggy out there. By the way, Mike and Erica Bynum says it's thunderstorms up our way. They're going to be anything of concern, Dave and Mark. Now they're in Washington, Indiana.
Yes.
Figure out where that is. Do you know where that is, Mark, right off the top of your head?
I have a good idea of it, basically where it's at. And there are storms. There's stuff going on up that way. Mostly just what we're getting here. There is a little bit of an upper level system moving through that's kicking off a little bit more storms up that way. But it shouldn't be anything to be concerned about. All the severe weather chances are out to the northwest of us, a couple of states away.
Okay, I found it. Here's Washington, Indiana right here. So you've got a storm right up almost over Washington. And but again, it's nothing but a plain old thunderstorm. It doesn't seem to be, may not even be too much thunder in it. And a bigger one back over towards Fridgeton. So these are going to be moving northeast. Probably won't even get to Washington. So there you have it. Sandy Christian says, hey, David and Mark.
Hey, Sandy.
Let's see here. Dave says, cooler with my koozie. Oh, yeah. He's got one of these. Let me see if I can get this up here where you can see it. This is our Watches of the Wind koozie, and we've tried to send Dave. He's been such a good contributor to us. We've tried to send him a little bit of everything we've got. And more stuff coming. You know, I will tell you, our online store is on. And if you go to, okay, let me see if I get this right. www.dpww.shop. Did I get it?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
So there you go.
Those are all lowercase letters, by the way.
Absolutely. So get on there and take a look around that online store. There's several things on there, more coming. But I think Amy's going to have some mouse pads. I've got one of them, the prototype, and I really love it. It's a pretty nice mouse pad. You know, you can't find just anything. Dave says I was correct with that. So thank you, Dave. Yeah, he should know. He knows our channel about as good as we do.
Yeah. Yeah. As we continue to look around the area, we do have some showers down in Tennessee. They are just mostly showers. And then there's a line of thunder showers that run just along, maybe just north, maybe just south of I-40.
It does. It looks like it's right along I-40, doesn't it? So, And they're moving northeast, so if you get under one, you're going to stay under it for a while, it looks like. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
That wouldn't be good.
No, no, it wouldn't. I'm going to take a
Might
look.
have to
Go ahead.
might have to pull off to the side and wait a little bit and just wait it out.
I'm going to take a look at the UT camera down there in Martin, Tennessee, see what it looks like there. Ooh, wee, that's kind of a pretty shot.
It is.
Look at that Virga back there to the west. We're looking to the west there, and you see some of the rain shafts coming down. Kind of an interesting little shot there. So anyway, 80 degrees there right now. So anyway, again, we're looking at a lot of the radar stuff. We've got some outflow boundaries right here, it looks like. I don't know. Looks like there's a lot of outflow boundaries coming along in there, but I guess from some of these other storms that have been out earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so Mark, tell us about our update.
Well, our update. We continue with the chance of showers and thunderstorms pretty much all through the week. Our best chances are going to be tomorrow and on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, they slack off a little bit and then pick up again on Friday. And the big news is going to be it's going to get hot and humid and muggy again. We're looking highs in the mid 90s to upper 90s as we go through the week. And we're also looking for the heat indices, the combination of heat and humidity going up to around 110 to 115 as we go through the week.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I don't guess I'm glad I got my yard mowed because I'm sure not going to mow it this week.
No.
I'm ready for it to get cooler, and there's maybe some indications as we go through the next couple of weeks, right?
Yes, there are. Plus, and we told everybody about this starting about the first week of August now, we're looking for activity to start picking up again in the tropics.
Yeah, let me see if I can call this up. I've got tropical tidbits. I was looking for Hurricane Center. Hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. I'm going to carry us over to that. Let me find the right button to push so I don't get in trouble with Shane. Hang on. Let's see here. I know I got it. Don't give up. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Right here, this little spot right here is what we're watching. And tell us a little bit about what you got there, Mark.
Okay, that's an area of disturbed weather that's located at that point right now. There is a tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa that's going to be catching up with it. When it does so, if you make an arc up along exactly right there, anywhere in that area that's kind of orange is when we're looking for it to develop more as time goes on. Probably by the early part of next week, we should see that start to develop. That is the 7-day outlook for tropical activity you're looking at right there. So
right.
Toward 3-4 days out, toward midweek, we may start seeing something develop right there.
Now this looks like it's not going to quite get into the Gulf. If it makes that turn on the eastern side of Florida and stays in the Atlantic, that may be a good thing. But if it gets over into the Gulf,
It probably will. I was looking at the SPC earlier, and they don't really show that coming in to the Gulf of Mexico. What they do show is a small system forming right in the Gulf, right off the coast of Alabama and Florida, and moving up through there. But again, that's a long way out. The GFS is what we look at for longer way out for hurricanes. But for right now, it's kind of take it with a big grain of salt.
Hey, Tammy Tatum has a bunch of hand waving pink. I wonder if she's stuck in a loop there. So we might want to have Shane take a look at this if he's in there. What's going on in the chat there. Chris Beecham says, can we just bring back the cooler weather?
Well, I wish, but we got to get through this heat lump or this heat ridge that's going to move across us. But it's not going to be forever. We're already seeing signs of another system starting to break the ridge down and pulling that trough back to the west, which would bring it back over us. That's to the east, will be to the east of us, and probably bringing us some a little bit cooler weather for next weekend and farther out.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. So there is an end, it appears, to that. I'm looking to see if there's anything here I want to try to See, that's watches out to the far west of Iowa, actually. So I don't see anything locally.
Yeah. Now, I will advise everybody tomorrow and the next day, if you want to go to the outlooks, yeah, that's tomorrow. And then the next day, we're looking for a chance to have a marginal chance for severe weather. Now,
Right.
that's not going to be a widespread outbreak of severe weather. It's just there's going to be a lot of thunderstorms going on through there, and there is the chance that they could pulse up to severe levels.
Okay. And
But also, it's like a 2% chance for tornadoes and a 5% chance for wind or hail to
okay.
be severe.
Um, let's see. There's the wind. There's hail. I think this is for the day 2 outlook.
Uh huh.
And okay. Um,
Yeah, the day 3 doesn't give you a breakdown of the individuals yet. It just gives you a percentage chance of all modes
I
of
got you.
severe weather.
Okay. So also, let's look at the tropical tidbits. We'll look at the satellite photograph here that we have, and you can
Yeah.
see pretty much where the real clear skies are and where the cloud cover is taking place.
Yeah. And that little area of disturbed weather is right down there. You can see it's still off to the east of the Leeward Islands and the Lesser Antilles, all down through there.
Yeah.
But it's waiting for the energy to catch up to it that's coming off the coast of Africa.
And, the other thing I want to remind everyone, there is still, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's see if this gives us even better look at the satellite.
If you can get over that way.
Yeah, I'll try this one first. There's the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, let's go to the land sites. United States. Here we go. Let's try this. Um, there's a better shot of the cloud cover existing, and this is the stuff that moved through earlier today. This little area here, but you can see we still got some northwesterly flow coming in from behind, which may bring us some more showers, and that's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
So anyway.
What I'm looking at, Dave, is up there in the top left corner. You can see that next little chunk of energy coming off that Aleutian low and starting to make its way down toward the northwest.
Yeah, I saw where the Aleutian low, maybe we could see that. I don't know if I'm going to. Let's
Might
see
have
here.
to go from that to the National Weather Service satellite site.
Hang on just a minute. Let's see here. Let's try Alaskan. There we go. There's Alaska.
Uh-huh.
And you can kind of see that circulation around there in the Gulf of, well, I don't know, what is that? The Gulf, that's not, is that the Gulf of Alaska right there?
Yeah, let me look a little closer.
Here's the Aleutian Islands.
Yeah,
I believe that's it. And that's where you can see that they call it the Aleutian low, the Alaskan low, I don't know, but it's
it's well off to the west
right.
of Alaska proper, but it is out over the Bering Sea.
Right. So as long as that remains in place, and it does appear it's going to remain in place for some time now, I think that what that means is that we're going to have these, as you see, this spinning off little things off of it. Here's another little disturbance. There's one right here, another one right here rotating around it. This is our future weather for weeks out that this is actually creating. Good grief, excuse me, must be the pollen in the air or something. So anyway, it is one of those things that we have to keep an eye on. Can someone say something to me on chat? Connie, can you say something for just a second? I want to see if the chat is working. It appears that there's something might have locked it up, but we'll see. In the meantime, let's go to back to the Storm Prediction Center. No, I think we're good. I think we're good on this. Let's just go back to the radar. And here we are.
Yeah, it's working. She said, hello, David.
Okay. Thanks, Connie. I appreciate that. I owe you big time. I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today. No, I'm just joking. That's that's from the old Popeye
We're
show.
showing our age there, Dave.
I know. Gosh, I couldn't believe that. Yeah. But as I look back, look at this up in Central City. It just looks like it's getting a little stronger. We'll keep an eye on that for you. But right now, everything's still under control. Nothing severe across anywhere in the area. Still that line of showers and storms along I-40 down here in Tennessee. And back around the Mississippi River, we got a few things popping up, but still nothing of any big significance that we see. Yeah, I don't see anything out of the ordinary there at all. So here we are. It does look like that everything is going much better than I expected, but we haven't gotten the rainfall that we were looking for. Does it look like we're going to get more rain tomorrow, Mark? I think the forecast says yes.
It does. We are looking for, if I can get back to it. Yeah, we've got like a 40% chance of rain through the area today. It's 50% tomorrow and 40% on Tuesday. But we are looking for those chances to be more common.
Okay.
There's still a chance for showers to develop today. We've got a good 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms all the way up till about 1 a.m. And then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m., 50% chance through the afternoon, then dropping off a little bit. And then Monday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Our temperatures start tomorrow with their climb. It's in the middle 80s most of the area today. It'll be in the upper 80s tomorrow. And then we start hitting those 90-degree temperatures, so like 94 on Tuesday, 94 Wednesday. This is for the Hopkinsville area, 95 on Thursday. So we're going to start climbing up into the middle 90s, and some areas will creep into the upper 90s. But the main story, again, is going to be the humidity and the heat indexes that are going to be over 110 degrees in many areas.
Well, that's not a fitting weather for Dave Powell to be out in. I can tell you that right now. I'm not
Me either.
I'm not planning on getting out in that much. But if you do, hey,
I'll be
go.
sitting at the house sipping a glass of iced tea and hugging the air conditioner.
And here's what you can sip it in. One of our nice what do you call this? It's a
That's a Watchers of the Wind tumbler.
tumbler. Okay, they're the ones that we have online are actually bigger than this. They're 32 ounce, I think. So. Just enough to carry just what you want. And hi, Tammy Sis. She's on waving at us. And Connie Chancellor, yeah, you're still there. She's watching us. She don't like these temperatures, and I don't either, Connie. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But you guys, I appreciate all of you on here, and got several viewers. But we wanted to get on here, give you an update, tell you what we expect, and also, if you haven't looked at Learning with Lissa, it's on our channel here. Go take a look at it. She is really proud of that. I think she's got something to be proud of. The audio is a little rough at times, but we're working on that for the next one, and she's already
That's
looking
on
forward.
us. That's not on her. She's not the audio engineer.
No, it's not
so-
her. That's right. That is us. We did it, and yep, that's right. I did it, but but
Yeah. You know who I'm really concerned about right now out in this heat?
who's that?
The people who work for Michael Vance.
Oh, yes, Michael Vance. And speaking of Michael Vance, we need to talk about that old boy here for a second. He is our sponsor, benefactor, responsible for all this stuff. And Michael, we sure appreciate him. So if you get a chance, visit Michael Vance Contracting Roofing. If you got any problem with your roofs or if you had any wind damage or anything, call him at 270-707-ROOF. And, as I say, always talk is cheap, and Mike will be glad to sit down and talk to you and tell you what you need to do and give you some good advice. Also, he has Lakeside Campground Marina, and I mean, it is some nice weather when you're out there in that area, because here is the camera from Lakeside Campground. Look at there. Look at that lake, and look at those clouds off in the distance.
Yeah, those are a couple of thunder shower tops back up
They
that way.
are. They are. This is looking, I think, north, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it looks like it's looking to the northeast. If we look at that,
Northeast.
yeah. If you look at this little thing up here in the corner, kind of tell you. My fingers here want to act up. It kind of tells you what.
Direction you're looking at. Okay.
Yeah. Why am I having trouble with this? It don't want to go. There we go. Go slower. There it is. There's the thing that shows what direction you're looking in. And anyway, it is a nice place. But I tell you something else I want to look at, and that is, if I can find it. Well, maybe I can't find it. Let's take a look at.
Are you looking for Lake Barkley Marina?
Yeah.
No, can't see that, but we can see a nice view from the top of WKDZ's tower there,
Right.
over at I-24 and US 68.
And that's also looking over to the northeast, I believe. You can see the showers up that way. It's probably looking at those up around, well, that may be up around Central City that they're looking at the tops of
Yeah, I
those
think
storms.
that's the direction they're looking.
Yeah. So anyway, we got that. And I also want to remember that we want to remember our friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. We've got their product is on our online store, and my goodness, there's some good stuff on there. You've got to go in there and try the fish attractant that they have. If you're a fisherman, get a hold of some of that, because it will flat out cause them fish to bite your hook, and you'll say, wow, I should have bought that a long time ago. Let's see here. Let me go back up here to the radar. And Connie Cancer says, what's it called? Learning with Lissa. It's Lissa.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's a video available. It's still on Dave Powell Weather and Wisdom. That's where you'll find it.
yeah,
But just look for one of the video that says Learning with Lissa.
yeah. Lynn McElrath says she got some of the salve ordered from Kentucky Hemp Works. Have you tried it yet, Linda? I know I've got some, and I really do believe in it, because I had a sore thumb right in here, and I put some of that on there, and it wasn't long that soreness had left, and I could actually use my thumb again and everything. I was really happy with it.
Yeah. My wife is having problems with her right shoulder, and she puts that on, and it helps her a lot.
Good, yeah. So I'm a firm believer in the product, and I think if you try it, you will too. It's not a cure-all for everything, but I kind of wonder what it don't cure.
We're still discovering what it might not cure.
Yeah,
more
that's
than-
right. That's right. So anyway, get on there and try some of that product, because it really is good stuff. And let's see, what else we got? We got some of Scott Shoup's books on there, so you want to go in there and look at those. They are absolutely, you won't be able to put them down. Let's see, Linda says no, she's still waiting for it to come in the mail. Hope you're right. I'm right, trust me. I think you'll be very happy with that. Connie Cancer says, me too, Mark. I have a total shoulder replacement surgery. Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah, is that what Tamara had?
No, all they did is they did arthroscopic surgery on her left shoulder. They just cleaned up some of the tendons and a couple of lesions that were on there. She wants to do the right shoulder, but she's going to have to wait a little bit for it.
Okay. Well, our friend Mary Verves is on here. Hey, Mary, she says, hi, David Mark. Yikes, stay cool. It's hot here. Not super high, but I'm ready for fall. And boy, a bunch of us are ready for fall.
Absolutely.
I will tell you, they have put a special weather statement on that storm up at Central City. Let's go up here and take a little closer look at it.
Yep.
It is continuing to intensify some. Let's see what it says. Okay, wind gust up to 40 with its radar indicated, and they say you might want to consider seeking shelter inside of a building if you're outdoors. So torrential rainfall is occurring with that storm and may lead to localized flooding. So yeah, always remember, turn around, don't drown. And now it looks like we've got some power outages that's occurred. So let's back out here and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, we
What
have
was the rainfall rate you were getting from
628 customers out of power there. And also over here in this area, 393
Yeah.
customers out.
Dave, there's a monitor up that way that's on the Western Kentucky Parkway, and the monitor indicated they were receiving 2.88 inches per hour
Wow.
downpour out of that storm. So it's
Wow.
dumping.
So if you're up in this area around Central City, between Central City and, right at Paradise, it looks like it's over the top of Paradise right now. You might want to consider holding off and not trying to drive through that. It will be crossing Highway 369 here shortly, and it is approaching, Cool Springs, Highview, Prentice, Rob Roy. It is approaching that area there, so you want to be sure to take cover. It's not moving very fast. In fact, let me see what we got here. It is moving northeast at 22, so this will give you the idea of the exact track of where this particular point of the storm is going. And you can see that it is making a beeline for, I guess it looks like Rob Roy, up towards Horton and Rosine at some point. Let's see, each one of these little blue dots is 15 minutes in time. So in 30 minutes it should be right here, and in an hour it should be right here. So and that's this part of the storm. So actually it'll start reaching there pretty quickly. You see we got some lightning popping up in it as well. That storm's intensifying, so take cover if you're in that area. Don't take any chances of that particular storm because it's going to get pretty gnarly out there. Also, it has hail probability is 80%, severe hail probability is only at 10%, and maximum hail size is a ½ inch. So it's not severe, but it's getting closer. So we want to keep an eye on that.
You probably get some little small hail with it. But,
Yep. Probably nothing severe at this point there. So just give you an idea of what's taking place. Let's see if we got some others down here. We might want to track this one right here. Well, it's not going to put a cone on it, I don't think. There it is. Oh, okay, the radar was updating. It's moving east-northeast at 7, so that storm's barely moving. Let's see what it's got. It's not much in the way of hail. But anyway, so Chelsea Reese is joining us over on the Facebook page at David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page where we're simulcasting. Welcome aboard, Chelsea. We're glad you're joining us. Any of you that are on here that have not subscribed to the channel, if you would, go ahead and subscribe to it. It helps us to continue our technology, and you're already seeing a little bit of that as we show you a few things around the radar and things that are taking place. As we look back across the lakes there around Murray, it looks like that storm has dissipated quite a bit and probably not going to be a factor much longer.
Probably not, but we need to watch that area for outflow boundaries that might kick off another storm.
Right, and this time of year, these lake waters are warm, so therefore, if any storms come across them, they're not going to diminish the intensity of the storm. They will actually work to increase them. And again, down along I-40, we're still getting a line of showers and storms across that area. Nothing severe at this point, but they are certainly some intense rainfall. Most of these things are producing some intense rain, but again, nothing too severe. So that's the main thing. We get back up here towards Owensboro, some more significant storms there, and all the way back down towards Providence. But overall, we're faring pretty well, and we do have some power outages occurring here with this storm up here in the Muhlenberg County area. Again, 628 customers out of power and 393 customers out of power in Butler County from that same storm. So that gives you an idea. That storm's packing a punch, but it's not severe yet. It's right on the edge, but it's still got a little ways to go before it actually becomes severe. Okay, Mark, what else would you like to say?
Well, with the heat coming on, I hope everybody takes care and makes sure they can stay as cool as possible. Again, stay in the AC if you can. If you got to be out in it, make sure you drink plenty of water. You need to take some breaks in the shade, cool off as much as you can, and be careful about it. Don't sit there and take an ice cold bottle of water and chug it down when you've been out in 100-degree weather, because that can throw your body into shock. Drink cold water in sips, or if you're going to just chug a bottle of water, try to get one that's room temperature.
Hey, Mark, let's give a recap real quick for those who have just joined us. Connie wants to know, are we having any rain tonight in Hopkinsville? So go ahead and begin with the forecast, and let's go through the next couple of 3 days for them.
All right. We're looking at a chance, about a 40 to 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon across the whole region. Same for tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. It's a little bit more isolated as we get on towards Wednesday and Thursday. But again, the rain chances pick up back up on Friday. We're going to be getting warmer. We're in the middle 80s today. We're going to be in the upper 80s tomorrow. And then by Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be looking at highs in the mid to upper 90s with heat indices 110 to 115 across the area. The overnight lows are going to be in the 70s. Winds are going to be fairly light. There's not going to be a lot of gusty winds around, although in the afternoons, when it's that hot, you can get little convective gusts that kick up. So it may be a little breezy then. Mm-hmm. But again, just not a good time to be outside and about. I know it's middle of summer. Everybody wants to be outside doing things, but and we've had some pretty good weather so far. So we're going to have to deal with a little bit of hot weather before it cools back down again.
And if you're mowing your yard, be sure and keep your mouth closed. As I learned, if you open your mouth when you're driving on a riding mower, bugs tend to fly in there if you aren't careful. So, yeah, I admit I swallowed a bug, I think, last time. So I was busy coughing and everything as I did that. So hopefully I got it out. But anyway, I guess it's protein. So anyway, everybody, I hope that you have had a good afternoon. I've enjoyed visiting with you, as Mark is as well. Really appreciate you guys. I hope you are having a great afternoon. Try to stay cool, especially coming up in the next few days. But believe me, cooler weather is going to come. Keep an eye on those tropics. I've been saying for a while there, we better watch those closely. There could be something significant at some point down there. So again, be very careful if you're moving or if you're going down there for vacation. And then, gosh, Mark, when is the last day of the month? Is it coming up pretty quick?
It's coming up pretty good. Wednesday is the last day of the month.
Oh,
then we'll be into August.
August, and it won't be long. We'll be in the Burr months, and I can't wait. So, all right, everyone. So I appreciate you. Let's see here. One more thing. Yeah. Oh, Mary Vorvey says, and check your drinks too if bugs fly in there.
Yeah, yeah. And everyone, yeah, it's going to be hot. Stay in, stay cool this week. Be a good week to stay inside and watch the U.S. win some medals in the Olympics.
Yes, I'm not too hot on that. I mean, I hope that they win, but I don't know. I don't know why. I just can't seem to get interested in them this year, but. I hope you guys are all having a good evening, and we will see you next time. Oh, by the way, Dave, I wanted to thank you for the super chat, $20. Very, very thankful to you. I know I said it earlier, but I want to make sure that you knew how much we appreciate it. And we'll see you all. Let's see, when is our next update? It's going to be, what, Wednesday?
Wednesday, unless for some reason we see enough severe weather and we're on sometime before then.
Okay. So,
but we probably won't. These will be, if we get severe weather, it's probably going to be just quick pop up and hit and gone. We probably wouldn't have a chance to get on with them.
How about the 4th of August? Mark, what's the weather look like for that real quick? We'll answer.
Let's see. We're going out pretty far then, but from what I've seen, we're going to continue with the chance for afternoon and evening thunder showers through then. It should not be quite as hot by the time we get to the 4th. And again, what we're really starting to watch for that time frame is what's going to be happening in the tropics.
Absolutely. So, yeah, if the tropics fire up, all bets are off. The forecast could be all out of whack. Dave says, see you again. Thanks. And Fleekable says, Cromwell. Cromwell, is that weather somewhere that you need to know about, Fleekable? We're just getting ready to close off, but we will try to find, if you can answer this pretty quickly, where you're looking for, and we'll try to get that on for you. Tammy Tatum says, only Jacuzzi would do something like that. The kind of catcher says, I'm with you, David. Oh, you guys are barrel laughs. I love you all. You're all my Thunder buddies, and we think the world of you. Anyway, with that, we're going to go ahead. Okay, he says, yes, wanting to know about it. If I'm all right, it's near Beaver Dam. Okay, let's take a look at that.
Okay, that's right up near where that thunderstorm is.
Yes. Right here. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful storm, Fleekable. I'm telling you. It is, however, not severe. That's a good thing. I can tell you that the winds in that are, let's see what it says,
40 or under.
40 miles an hour, up to 40 miles an hour. So yeah, it's something says you might want to consider seeking shelter inside a building if you're outside, but torrential rainfall is occurring with that storm, may lead to localized flooding. So yeah, we do know that there was some significant rainfall coming down with that storm. It will be over you here shortly. Let me see if I can go and find actually Fleekable. Cromwell. Well, let's see.
Cromwell is off to the southeast of Beaver Dam.
Oh, yes. Okay, I see it. Here it is. Okay, so there's Cromwell. Yeah, you're just on the outer edge of that big storm. I do believe that the very worst of it's going to pass off to your north and east. So, I don't think you're going to be in any serious danger. He says, thank you guys, and anytime. And also be sure and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribe to the channel. It will help us to continue to bring these kind of services to you all. And, Dave says he's hungry. That means it's time to go and get something to eat. So
absolutely.
Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And we will see you on Wednesday, if not before then. So we'll talk to you then.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.